everyone and welcome to another video. I've already done a favorite reads of 2017 video, but today I also wanted to do a least favorite reads of 2017 video, so let's go! First off is Rosmart by A.G. Howard. The truth is, I really wanted to love this book because it is a retelling of the Phantom of the Opera but set in a modern day, so it's like a modern twist of the old tale. The synopsis, it's about a girl Rune who has this amazing voice, operatic, beautiful, it totally fits the description of anything angelic. So her mother sends her off for her senior year to this French boarding school, fine arts. An amazing opportunity and she takes it. But from there on she gets to know this kind of guy and they get along very well. He seems to know her from the inside out, seems to know her deepest secrets and everything, you know how it goes. But actually he is hiding something very dark because he has to do something for his father, but he doesn't want to because he likes the girl. The father wants his girl Rune to be destructed, ended, something along those lines. I don't even remember anymore, but he doesn't want that, so it's his decision to either choose the wrath of his father or to lead Rune herself to her destruction, and it's really an intricate tale. It seems interesting, right? Well, to be honest, I did like the story. It had certain elements to it that I really liked, but I just didn't really love it. I expected so much more because it was a Phantom of the Opera retelling, and instead I got was dull plot and certain things in the plot that didn't really make sense because they went to a rave and it just didn't seem to fit in the story itself. And this boy, I don't know, in the story itself, everything was written in such detail that I could really smell the aromas, sense everything, and sometimes that's really good for a story, but you can also be a little bit too much. And in this case, I think it just distracted me from the book and I just didn't end up liking it. A bit too much writing, too much elaborately written, so this was just a no. Next up is The Bone Witch by Rin Chupico. I really wanted to love this book because it's about witches, necromancy, I mean, come on, that's amazing already, kingdoms and different rules of magic systems. It's very interesting, it seemed. The synopsis about this girl who finds out that she has a different kind of magic than others. She has the power of necromancy. I mean, amazing. However, necromancers are really feared by everyone in the kingdom and ostracized even, so that's not good at all. So she really needs to control her elements, be able to learn everything there is to learn. And she does this with a teacher or while a fellow necromancer who's wiser and older and can teach her everything there is about her ability. And so they go on an adventure and meet people from the kingdoms and everything, and you can sense there's a war brewing and stuff going on, you know, that sort of thing. Seems so cool, right? Well, not for me, unfortunately, because during this book I felt like I wasn't even reading anything. In my opinion, there wasn't any plot. I mean, there was, but not really. I really liked the premise. I liked certain characters. I liked the world and the way it was presented. There was so much environmental building and then just no plot at all. So I didn't really like it. I just was bored the entire time and I just wanted to finish it, and it took me like a week to finish. At the ending I just read super quickly because I wanted to be done with it. I didn't really like it, unfortunately. Next up is Scarlet Epstein Hates It Here by Anna Breslau. I really wanted to love this book as well because it's just a typical YA contemporary and it was supposed to be funny. The main character writes fan fiction. She almost has no friends, a lot of online friends. Well, okay, kind of relatable, I suppose. And she's like geek chic in my opinion, and she seems really cool. Has only a few real friends. Actually, she has a best friend who is, in her opinion, very attractive, very funny, very pretty. And then there's her other friend who's like a 70-year-old called Ruth, who smokes a lot of pot and is a die-hard feminist, which is what I really loved about her. So throughout the story you have like her life. She has a crush on an old friend who suddenly turns out to be super popular. How did that happen? She's really confused about that as well. And so she decides to come after him just because she likes him. And you know, the typical YA drama things that happen in high school, but also real life things besides high school, like her mother and her relationship that isn't always perfect because her parents are divorced and everything that she's going through in terms of that. Well, it seems really like a typical nice book, but unfortunately I didn't really like it. The only thing that I really liked was Ruth, you know, the feminist pot smoker who told her wise things, very interesting stories sometimes. And one thing that I really thought was weird about the story, but also kind of intrigued me, I guess, were the fan fictions, because she writes fan fictions really deal with her life, and so she incorporates things from her daily life into the fan fictions, but the fan fictions themselves are like very weird, just saying. I think they're very odd. Besides that, I thought the book was a bit weird sometimes because she really goes after this boy because they've been friends like in the past, and now she really uses that to make him see her in a different light, and she keeps on doing that, and it's kind of annoying. I mean, no wonder the boy at first wasn't interested. The thing is, I kind of understand her. I think she's really brave to be doing all that, but I just didn't really like her. And I didn't really like the book itself. It was too easy. It was not predictable. It just didn't grip me. All the things, events that were happening, and the writing itself, I guess it was funny sometimes. The dialogue was funny, very funny, but it didn't grip me. Didn't really like it. I'm sorry, just a bit too dull. Too dull. And the last but definitely not least book of 2017 was Empress of the Thousand Skies by Rhoda Blazer. I really wanted to love this was because it was sci-fi in space. Amazing! And it seemed a bit technological because you got these memory enhancers thingies that can make them relive their best memory whenever they want to and stuff like that. It's like a hard drive put in your head to store your memories or something, which is basically what a brain is, but different. Super amazing, right? It's about this girl who is an empress to be, and she, however, only wants one thing, and that is vengeance for her parents who died. So on the day of her coronation, day when she can finally avenge them, really make her wishes come true and be sort of happy-ish, she gets abducted and she tries to escape and everything, and that's basically her storyline. Then there's also another point of view. It's Alyosha, who's like part of this race, who is really prejudiced and pressured. What does that remind me of? I don't know. He's part of this real-life TV show in space, which is really amazing. It's really a different kind of person than like the Empress to be Brie. Like, it's two different points of view. It's totally different, but somehow they intertwine throughout the book, and it's really interesting how they intertwine because it's really different than most of the other books. That's basically the journey throughout the book, and it seems really interesting, right? But unfortunately I didn't really love it because I thought it was, once again, dull. That seems to be the case with every of these books. It didn't really grip me. I mean, I liked the journey. There was a lot of things happening. It was really fast paced and everything. It was really good, but I think the events that did happen weren't really that much of importance. They were just there and they happened. I mean, the book could have been written in like 150 pages, but now I read some reviews actually a couple of days ago that really made me see the book in a different light. So maybe I will pick this book up and see if I can recognize that as well, and then maybe love it, because I really wanted to love it, because I mean, it's sci-fi in the sky. It's amazing. Woo! My opinion of 2017 was basically, I thought there wasn't enough plot that mattered, but maybe in 2018 I will love it. That's the goal. Anyway, those were the books that were my least favorite of 2017. There's only 4 because I always am a very positive reader. I always manage to like something even though it's just a minor thing that can make me really love it. I don't know why. So anyway, thank you all for watching, and until next time.